question that pops up, who's at the center of human history? If you think of from the beginning of, was it Adam and Eve? Was it Buddha?
Who created it?
Was it Jerry Bilden? I don't think so. Anyway, Robert Jeffress answers that question.
He lived 1,450 years before the printing press was invented. He lived 1,900 years before radio was invented, and yet 2,000 years later, we're still talking about him, aren't we? He is the center of human history. In fact, even unbelievers have to acknowledge his coming. This coming year, every time anyone ever writes or types the date 2019, they are testifying to the birth of Jesus Christ. They are saying it has been 2019 years since the most important event in human history, the birth of Jesus Christ. The whole world testifies of his life. Isn't it interesting? When a golfer misses a putt, have you ever heard a golfer curse? Benjamin Franklin. Maybe you ever heard one say that? Or have you ever heard a carpenter missing a nail and hitting his thumb saying, Mahatma Gandhi? Even atheists, unbelievers, curse using the name of Jesus Christ. It was the writer H.G. Wells, certainly not a Christian himself, who wrote, more than 1,900 years later, a historian like myself, who doesn't even call himself a Christian, finds the picture centering irresistibly around the life and character of this most significant man. I was reading about a scholar at the University of Chicago who noted there has been more written about Jesus Christ in the last 20 years than in the first 1,900 years after his birth combined. People are still talking about Jesus. Jesus Christ continues to define history. He is the center of this universe. And that's why as a church, as we enter into a brand new year of ministry in the coming year, and what a great year it's going to be, we need to remind ourselves, our job is not to lift up a philosophy, not to lift up a moral code, not to lift up political dogma. Our goal is to lift up the person of Jesus Christ. Because Jesus said, if I am lifted up, I will draw all men unto myself.
There you go. Pretty
Wow.
powerful stuff.
Wow.